Hi guys, welcome to another Inkscape video tutorial in which we are going to learn how to create adjustable drop shadows in Inkscape. So for example, for this video, I have here a map where I have some landmark pinouts. So I want to create a shadow dropout to make them a bit stand out. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go here into the zoom tool and then I want to zoom out one pin. So, okay, this is my first pin. So what I want to do is I want to go into the selector tool and then I'm going to select this object and then I can hold my cursor and then I can press spacebar once. And then I can drag my cursor out of this object. So in this way, what I can do is I can just copy the object and I can make a copy of this. So next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select this object and then I'm going to go into the filters and then here shadows and gloves and then drop shadow. So then I'm going to have a pop-up for the drop shadow and then you can see there are different options. But the first thing which I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the live preview because I want to see the changes, whatever changes I'm going to have in the real time. So right now you can see like there are different options, there are different shadow types. Right now I am using the shadow type which is outer. And here you can see into the blur radius, there are different options. For example, right now the blur radius is 3 pixels. And now if I want to decrease, let's say I want to put it 0.5. So in this way, I can just decrease the blur radius. And here you can see like there is horizontal offset and vertical offset. If you exactly want this shadow under the object, then I can reduce to the 0. I can put manually 0. So in this way my shadow is gonna be exactly behind this object. Okay, but if I want like exactly behind the object, what I would like to do is I would like to increase the radius, let's say 1 pixel. And then next option is you can see outer cutout. If you want to cut out, like for example, if you have a this shadow cutout and you are going to paste it, so it's outer cutout. And if you want to have an inner cutout, if you already cut something from the page, so you can see this is kind of leftover. And then there is last option which is shadow only. So I want to go with this option because it's pretty nice and I want to make it a dropout shadow, so I would like to go with this option. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply. Hi guys, sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful and if you are a serious Inkscape learner, then I'm gonna recommend you can go into the description of this video where you would find my course link where I have over 7 hours of Inkscape videos. In every video, I explain each and every individual tool with an example as well. Moreover, if you want to collaborate, if you have some kind of projects or assignment and you want to connect, feel free to contact me with my email which is also given into the description. Thank you. And the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it exactly behind my original object. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click it again just to find out the center of the rotation. And then I'm going to drag this center of the rotation at this origin point. And then I'm going to rotate it in this direction a little bit like that. And now what if I want is I want to shrink it a little bit, then I'm going to click it again and then I can shrink it a little bit like that. So exactly I want it like that. It could be fine here because I already shrink it a little bit. Okay, so now I want to press 6 to zoom out my window, press 5 to have the whole object into my window or into my canvas. And now what I want is like I want to create multiple copies of this shadow and drop every shadow behind this pinout. So for that I'm going to select this, hold my cursor and then press once spacebar, and then I'm going to drag this till here. Again hold this, press space key once. I'm going to drop it like here. Again hold space. In this way what you can do is like you can create a drop shadow. So like in this way I can create these landscape pin out a bit stand out, like they are more prominent in this map. So what you can do is, like, by going into the shadows filter, you can change the blurriness. You can have a different kind of shadow option, outer, inner cutout, outer cutout, or just the shadow only. And then even you can play with a lot of different options. And if you don't like the effects, what you can do is you can go here into the filter editors, and then what you can do is you can just uncheck, or you can just remove the filter, and then you are going to get back your original object. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel, where you are gonna find a lot of videos and tutorials. And if you are a serious learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you can find my course link, where I have over 5 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every tool in a very detailed video with an example as well. And if you have some projects or assignments or tasks, feel free to write me on my email, which is also given in the description. Thank you.